China threatens UK with countermeasures if it eases passport rules for Hong Kong.
Here's a summary of the article.
China on Friday threatened the UK with reprisals for saying it could offer Hong Kong citizens a pathway to British citizenship if Beijing goes ahead with a new national security law in the Chinese territory. On May 27, UK Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said that the UK may extend visa rights for up to 300,000 Hong Kong BNO passport holders if China goes on imposing repressive security laws on the former British colony. According to the pro-Beijing newspaper Global Times, about 170,000 Hong Kong residents held valid BNOs as of 2019. Beijing ridicules the move, saying that it is the knee-jerk reaction and naive excitement among British politicians on Hong Kong affairs that constitutes brutal interference in China's internal affairs, which would eventually harm the Hong Kong people, according to the newspaper. The move, which may lead to granting BNO passport holders a right of abode in the UK, is a reaction to growing conservative backbench pressure on the Foreign Office to do more to help Hong Kong citizens who are afraid that China is about to end their independence and political freedoms. Anxiety was greatly enhanced after Beijing's legislature adopted national security legislation for Hong Kong that would allow China to set up agencies representing public and national security organs, often associated with grave human rights violations within the mainland. The BNO status was created in 1985 after then Chinese strongman Deng Xiaoping and UK Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher agreed the terms for the Hong Kong handover in 1997.
This post received a score of 21,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than reserves the right to take corresponding countermeasures, so they're gonna allow Brits to emigrate to China? Okay.
The Chinese seems to be poking at every country's beehive.
Winnie's just hungry for that honey.
Aha, what an apt reply.
So you backtrack on an international treaty to stop protests and then you threaten the country you had the treaty with when they offer H-Kurs a safe way out? You CCP morons make no sense at all.
Why make sense when you can force nonsense?
So well said.
I don't get it. Isn't that a win for China too? They get protesters out, that seems like a win for me. Why do they want to keep them in Hong Kong?
Just guessing, but maybe a high percentage of the people who could leave would be affluent, or at least middle class, taking their businesses and money with them.
Yeah. For the same reason it's a win for the UK, they get a probably not too big wave of highly educated, middle-class, English-speaking immigrants. On top of that, they also get to weaken China and look like the good guys on the world stage. It's a triple win. A fourth point is that it makes Britain look still open to immigrants after the Brexit vote.
Yes, but only to highly paid people who contribute to society, none of those pesky low-paid key workers.
That's how most countries work. You want highly educated immigrants. Low-skill immigrants compete for jobs with low-skill citizens, and aren't a net positive. I'm speaking from a general perspective here, there are obviously exceptions.
I really hope the UK stands firm and provides the Hong Kongers with safe passage to democracy, freedom and a better way of life. Also, fuck China for always threatening other countries.
I'd like to think we will. Well, send Queen Bess over there and she will fucking stone cold stunner that Winnie the Pooh motherfucker into the fucking Byzantine Empire.
Who isn't China threatening? Russia and them against the world, hey.
Don't forget North Korea.
In Dear Leader, one of the North Korean defectors states that North Korean leaders actually hate China because they have to listen to what China says.
They hate China, but without them they literally die.
I was going to say people overuse and misuse the word, literally. You, however, did not lol.
Translation: China is scared that the UK and the US will prove the people of Hong Kong would rather live under their governments that of mainland China.
Or China is just trying to bully others at their weakest. India, Australia, Canada, USA, UK all have spats with China right now.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.